History is full of marvels, great empires, stunning achievements, and towering monuments. But beneath the surface of civilization lies a darker, more sinister reality. Today, we'll uncover the chilling practices that ancient societies tried to hide. Ancient civilizations and their dark practices. Door 1. The Aztecs, the bloodthirsty gods. The Aztecs were a civilization known for their incredible advancements, but they are equally remembered for their gruesome rituals. Human sacrifice was central to their religion, believed to be necessary to keep the gods appeased and the sun moving across the sky. Victims, often prisoners of war, were sacrificed on top of pyramids, their hearts cut out as offerings to Huitzilopochtli, the sun god. It's estimated that thousands were sacrificed annually, their blood nourishing the very foundations of Aztec society. The scale of these sacrifices was so vast, it's said the steps of the Great Pyramid of Tenochtitlan ran red with blood. 2. Transition to the Spartans. While the Aztecs were offering sacrifices under the blazing sun, in ancient Greece, the Spartans were known for their own brutal practices, one that tested the limits of endurance and obedience. 3. The Spartans, the brutal rites of passage. The Spartans, a warrior society of ancient Greece, were renowned for their discipline and military prowess, but their path to becoming a Spartan was steeped in harsh and brutal rituals. From a young age, Spartan boys were subjected to a brutal training regimen called the agode. This included rigorous physical training, forced endurance tests, and even acts of survival in harsh conditions. One of the most severe practices was the ritual of krypteia, where young Spartans were sent into the wilderness to live off the land, often engaging in acts of terror against the helots, their enslaved class, to instill fear and maintain control. These rites were designed to produce fierce warriors and ensure the dominance of Sparta, leaving a legacy of both awe and dread. 4. Transition to the Maya. Yet even in the jungles of Central America, the shadow of death loomed over a civilization known for its brilliance. The Maya, with their architectural wonders, had a ritual that turned a game into a battle for survival. 5. The Maya, the sinister ball game. In the lush jungles of Central America, the Maya civilization thrived, known for their intricate calendar and stunning architecture. Yet one of their most popular sports, the Mesoamerican ball game, was a deadly affair. The game wasn't just a sport, it was a symbolic battle between life and death. The stakes? The losing team could face ritual sacrifice, their blood offered to the gods in exchange for good harvests and favor. Imagine playing a game where the final score could mean the difference between life and death, a haunting reminder of the dark side of Mayan spirituality. 6. Transition to the Egyptians. And far to the east, in the land of the Nile, the grandeur of ancient Egypt concealed a darker truth, one where the dead were accompanied by the living on their journey to the afterlife. 7. The Egyptians, the pharaoh's afterlife. Egypt, the land of the pyramids and the Nile, holds a wealth of secrets, not all of them glorious. In the early days of the pharaohs, retainer sacrifice was a common practice. Servants, guards, and even animals were buried alive to serve their king in the afterlife. These retainers were considered essential companions in the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Though this practice eventually gave way to symbolic statues, the idea of sacrificing the living for the dead casts a long shadow over the grandeur of ancient Egypt. 8. Conclusion. These ancient civilizations, though mighty and advanced, practiced rituals that we now view as dark and disturbing. But in their time, these rites were seen as necessary for survival, both in this world and the next. History is full of shadows waiting to be explored. If you're intrigued by the mysteries of the past, hit subscribe and join us as we continue to uncover the darkest corners of history.